me to introduce myself. Anne Boleyn. Well, what do you want to know? The truth. I'll tell you the truth.
Heather is larger than life. She's able to completely forget who she is, where she is, and travel back in time to any time period. She puts everything she's got into what she does, and the children love her storytelling.
Henry gave me the right to grant petitions, entertain diplomats, even decide foreign policy. Oh yes, you had to get on my good side. My role at school, in many ways, is to make children excited about learning. And even though I'm a teaching assistant and I support in classes, really what I do is make children want to know more. Lord have mercy upon my soul. Lord have mercy upon my soul. He cut my head off with one clean stroke of his sword. History is so important because it is our past, but it can be really difficult. Your interest level may be here, but your understanding may be down here. And seeing a story visualized and performed that way means that you have access to all the historical knowledge that everyone else can get from a book that you may not be able to access.
My favourite bit was when she was being executed, because she does it really well and she sort of shows how people would be executed.
It's called a literacy booster group, and my aims are just to instill children with the love of reading and that they get plenty of ideas and they become enthusiastic about reading and writing. Come back here, David. I know, that's the best bit. Go to your room. How do we think he's feeling now? Let's look at his body language and his face. Anyone can offer something? Alice?
That he's quite angry and upset.
Yeah, how can you tell?
Because he has a red face.
Ah! This would be a good time in our writing to include a simile. He was so angry, his face became as red as a tomato. Yeah? It's not just he closed his fist, which is not very interesting, but he clenched his fist in anger. His face grew as red as a tomato. He stomped on the ground. Can you see how that would make a much more interesting description? So that's why this book is great for that.
It took us a while to get used to her eccentric personality, but we absolutely love her now, and the children do as well.
Well, some of you probably know that I have some very unusual pets. We have 6 tarantulas. Spiders shed their skin just like a snake sheds their skin. So these are some of the old skins from some of my spiders. All of my life I have been called eccentric. Louisiana is very much everybody the same, and if you're not the same, we stomp on you and stomp all the, the differences out of you. And to live here, I can be the person that I want to be. I can dress like a plain Quaker with a funny hat. I can do all the things that I love to do. I can be excited about things that are exciting.
She's fantastic with the drama side, so at the end of year performances she'll stay a lot longer, extra hours. She'll put together costumes for the smallest of parts.
Well, this is how I decided to make Kaa the Python. I was really pleased with the way that it worked because it's operated by 3 different people, giving more actors a chance to be on stage. Jack was actually a very sinister piranha, really trying to lure that boy to fall in the river so he could eat him.
Come closer, boy.
To be able to pretend to be someone else in full costume. And that's one of the things I really like about the school plays that I do, is I make sure that if you want to be in it, I guarantee you a beautiful handmade costume that you will feel like a king or a queen when you wear it, and you will never forget that experience.